Hi everybody. We're going to talk about the normal curve in more detail today. And when I gave you the probability warm-up, I gave you a formula that had a mu and a sigma in it. And in your table, the one that I gave you on Module 1, the table, it works for what's called the standard normal. And the standard normal is very special. The standard normal has the mu equal to 0 and the sigma equal to 1. That's the only one that has its own table. There are actually an infinite number of normal curves, and we're going to first learn how to use the table and then learn how to apply that to every particular normal table, or excuse me, normal curve. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. We typically refer to the standard normal as the z. So our mean mu, of course, is 0, and I'm trying to draw a little line here. And it actually goes, of course, from minus infinity to infinity, but typically we show the visual from minus 3 to 3, or as your table actually goes from minus 3.4 to 3.4, that's fine. Okay? We also know if we were to integrate across the whole curve, it would of course go to 1. Similarly, 1/2, the left-hand half would have probability of 0.5, and the right-hand half would also have the probability of 0.5 due to the property of symmetry about the mean. In this case, the mean is the mu equal to 0. Okay? Good. So then, what we want to do is learn how to use our table. And I'm going to assume that you have your table in front of you. The table actually works from the left and goes to the right. So it starts from negative infinity and moves to the right. So when I see, let's just say -2, it's getting my probability such that z, and the standard normal is typically referred to as z, is less than -2. That's going to tie into my table. Okay? So I'm going to get my table, and I'm going to think about writing this as the probability that z is less than minus 2.00, because I can add zeros to the right, nothing bad happens. I get the 2.0 from the left-hand column. I get the 0 from the top right, and when I scoot down and match the row to the column, I get the probability of 0.0228. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay? So there's my mean 0. There's -2. So the probability that z is less than -2 is 0.0228. Okay? Pretty good. All right. Now, what if I want another one? Okay? All right, now what if I want instead the probability that z is greater than 1.57? So let's draw our picture. Here's 0. Here's 1.57. Now this is the question that I'm really posing. Greater than 1.57. But isn't it true I just told you that the table works from the left and moves to the right? Well, what am I going to do? Well, I think about the fact that the whole thing is equal to 1. Right? If I integrate across the whole thing, it equals to 1. So what if I take that greater than 1.57 and take my grand total of 1 and subtract out that left-hand piece? Okay? What if I subtract this out? So if I take 1 minus the red shaded piece, what do I have left? That's right, the black shaded piece, which is what I want. So I get my second table, the one that's marked positive z-scores. I go to 1.5, scooch over to 07, and what do I find? I find 9418. Everybody finding that? Good. And I do my subtraction, and I get 82. How about 0582? Okay? All right. So when it's greater than, you do 1 minus. When it's less than, you just read it out of the table. Okay, well that's not so bad. What if I have a between? Okay. Well, let's pull up a new slide and take a look. So suppose I have the probability that z is, let's see. Sorry, I did that wrong. I'm erasing. Between minus 1.78 and positive 2.36. Ooh, I'll have to use 2 tables. Okay. So let's draw our picture. Here's 0. Here's 2.36. Here's minus 1.78. Let me see if it'll let me do a dash line. Okay, so I'm really looking for that shaded in piece in the center. But what I will do is take the probability that z is less than 2.36 and subtract out the probability that z is less than minus 1.78. And that's going to give me my answer. But see, once I have it in this way, then I will just be looking things up just right out of their respective tables, and then I'll do the subtraction. Okay, so I'm going to get positive 2.36, so I'll have 2.3 from the left. You notice on your boundaries, you have the one place to the right of the decimal there, and then going across the top, you have two places to the right of the decimal. So I have 2.3 and then 06. How about 9909? And then go to the other table, the one that has negative z-scores, 1.78. So I have minus 1.7 and 08. And that's 0375. So I have 4, and I have 3, and I have 5, and I have 9. There you have it. Okay? Not too bad. Okay? Hope this helps.